Imagine this. You have won your personal injury case in New York and now you are waiting for that settlement check to arrive. But days turn into weeks and weeks turn into months. So, how long does it actually take to get your settlement check in your personal injury case? If you are in this situation or thinking about filing a claim, stay tuned because in this video we are breaking down everything you need to know about settlement timelines and New York personal injury cases. So let's dive in. By the end of this video, you will understand the general timelines of a personal injury settlement in New York, the factors that can speed up or delay your settlement, when happens after a settlement is reached, why your settlement check might take longer than expected, and how to avoid common mistakes that could delay your payment. So, we'll walk through every step so you can now know what to expect when you are waiting for your settlement check. So, first is the personal injury settlement process in New York. First, let's understand the general process that happens after you file a personal injury claim. Here's a quick overview of the key steps involved. First, filing your claim. The first step is to file your personal injury claim with the responsible parties, insurance companies, or through your lawyer. This is where your legal journey begins. And second is negotiation process. After filing negotiation begin, your lawyer will work with the insurance company to come up with a settlement offer. They may go back and forth until both parties agree on a fair settlement amount. And third is settlement agreement. Once both parties reach an agreement, a settlement is finalized. However, this is just the beginning of the waiting game. And fourth is payment processing. The last step involves the payment being processed and delivered to you. This is where most people start to wonder, when will I see that check? And fourth, typical timeline. How long does it take to receive a settlement check? So now let's talk about the timeline. On average, once a settlement is agreed upon, it typically takes 4 to 6 weeks to receive your settlement check. But this can vary depending on several factors. Some people may receive their check within weeks, while others may experience delay that stretch this timeline. Here's a breakdown of the process after you reach a settlement agreement. Once both parties agree on a settlement amount, your attorney will draft a settlement agreement. This can take anywhere from a few days to a couple of weeks to finalize, depending on the complexity of the case. And release forms and documentation. After the agreement, you will likely have to sign release forms, which release the defendant from further liability. This step usually takes a few days. And insurance check processing. So once everything is signed, the insurance company will issue the check. The check must go through a series of internal approvals before it can be issued to you. And attorney fees and liens. So before the final check is sent to you, your attorney's fees will be deducted as well as any medical liens if applicable. This is why the time frame can sometimes extend longer than expected. And fifth, factors that affect the timeline of a settlement check. So, several factors can either speed up or delay the process of receiving your settlement check. First, case complexity. The more complex your case, the longer it may take to settle. If there are multiple defendants, disputed liability, or ongoing medical treatments, these factors can delay the agreement and the check. Second, insurance company response time. So insurance companies can sometimes be slow to process settlement. Delays from the insurer are common, especially if they are trying to reduce the payout or avoid paying at all. And third, attorney fees and liens. Before your settlement check is issued to you, your lawyer must take their fees and my liens from medical providers or health insurance must be settled. This can extend the timeline. Fourth, medical documentation. If you are still undergoing medical treatment or if your injury is complex, it can delay the settlement process. Insurance companies want to ensure that all your medical bills are fully accounted for before they make a final settlement offer. And fifth, release forms and final approval. The settlement check can't be issued until both parties sign off on the release forms. These are the documents that finalize the settlement, and any delays in paperwork can slow things down. And this, why does it take so long? So why does the settlement check take so long in some cases? There are several reasons why the process can be slower than expected. First, insurance delays. Insurance companies aren't always in a rush to pay out, even when the settlement is agreed upon. They may take their time processing claims or issuing payments. Negotiation for medical bills. Sometimes there are disputes over medical bills or outstanding liens, which can delay the final payout. Your lawyer may have to negotiate this down, which can take additional time. Final review and disbursement. Even after everything is settled, insurance companies and attorneys have to go through a final review process. The check needs to be cut, delivered, and disbursed to you, which adds another layer of time. And 7. How to speed up the settlement process. Will there's no way to control all the variables in the process. There are a few things you can do to speed things up. Stay in touch with your lawyer. Ensure that all paperwork, medical records, and other required documents are submitted quickly. The more efficient you are, the faster your lawyer can move things along. Respond promptly. Make sure you respond promptly to any requests from your lawyer or the insurance company. Delays in your response can set the entire process back. Follow up regularly. Don't be afraid to ask your attorney for updates on the settlement status. Regular check-ins can help ensure that things are progressing smoothly. And yet, final step, receiving your settlement check. Once the payment is processed and all documents are made, your lawyer will send the final check to you. You will need to review the amount, ensuring everything is correct and that your attorney fees and other documentation are accounted for. Once everything is clear, you will receive your final payout. So conclusion. In conclusion, while the average time to receive a settlement check is 4 to 6 weeks, various factors can either speed up or delay the process. By understanding the settlement process and staying proactive, you can reduce the time it takes to get your payment. If you are waiting on a personal injury settlement in New York, make sure to stay in contact with your lawyer. Ensure all paperwork is in order and follow the necessary steps to avoid delays. If you are in the process of a personal injury case or thinking about filing one, don't hesitate to reach out to an experienced lawyer. So that's it. Thanks for watching and be sure to like, subscribe and click the bell icon for more legal insights.